Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. It's Sunday, so we're back making another drawing video, and today's video is going to be on Cream the Rabbit, but as like a WereRabbit. So like Sonic being the werehog, it's Cream if she became the werehog. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And this video was requested by Wereboy Ryan Films. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy it. This is a good one. Good idea. So yeah, so we're gonna be drawing Cream the WereRabbit. I guess that's the right title. So anyway, guys, let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Cream here, what we're going to do is draw a nice decent sized circle. This is gonna be her head. And we get kind of like another circle right here for her body. We're not going to see a lot of it because we're going to have her shoulder right about here. And it's going to go into her kind of giant claw hand. And she's going to have a wristband right about here. And she's going to have a leg that kind of goes up here and then comes down. And then we'll see her foot right about there. Kind of same deal on this side. So leg's going to go up, foot's going to go down. Foot will be about there. And then she's going to have some nice big ears that go around and over, like that. And then same thing on this side. And she's going to have a big claw about here. So that's pretty much it for the gesture that we need. Oh, I almost got to like sneeze. Ugh, terrible thing to come up while you're making a video. But anyway, we're going to zoom in here. And we're going to start with her face. So to draw her face, we're going to do the crosshairs like we normally do. And I'm going to start with her nose. I'm going to place her nose kind of right here. And it'll just be this little line going across and like a little U shape right underneath. And you can put a little half circle in there and shade this in. This will be like her nose. And now what we're going to do is draw her muzzle in. So very lightly, you're going to draw like this curved line that goes around this circle. Then kind of follows it. Same thing over here, goes over and around. And kind of follows it. But at the edges here, what we're going to do is we're going to put in some spikes. So about 3 would be good. Because again, she's like a WereRabbit, so like all of her fur is all gross, all not clean. And then what we're going to do is draw a nice big oval where around her eyes like this. And then we're going to draw a slightly smaller oval, but it's going to start at this edge and go around like this, like that, and then same thing on this side. Then we're going to draw, kind of follow this line, but then we're going to go like curve it down like that. And what we're going to do here is kind of follow this line, and it's going to go out into one spike, go in, and then just kind of hug that line. And then same thing on this side. So we're going to get that steep kind of curve like this. It's going to go down. Then you hug it. Get that one spike out there. And then curve it in. And this could be all shaded in. Like that. And then same thing on this side. Like that. And now we're going to get 2 big ovals. So we're going to get one here. And another one right here. And now we're going to get another oval slightly smaller on the inside like this. And a little half circle on the top there. And then you could shade that in. Alright, and just to give it a little bit more detail, what we're going to do is we're going to, very similar to what we did here, we're just going to do it on her, like, eye coloration here. So it's like this kind of oval. And we're just going to put a couple little spikes on it. Like that. And now we're going to give her, like, a big mohawk. So to draw that in, if we, like, completed this circle right here. So we're going to draw this kind of like V. Like in the middle of her head. But then off of it, we're going to just draw kind of like spikes going off like this. I'll stop behind the ear about there. And get another little spike coming out there like that. And now we could draw in her mouth, which her mouth will just be a line going across like this. And then it'll just curve down and over. And then here it'll go down, kind of up a little bit, out, and then connect into there like that. And now we're going to get basically like this line going across. And I'll stop about there. Shade this in black. Like that. And then you just put two little spikes for her fangs right here and here. That's pretty much how you draw her head in, like her face. We're going to take a break on her head and actually work on her arm and kind of legs before we jump into this stuff because it's kind of in the background. So we're going to start off with her arm right here. And we're going to draw in her like big front claws. And the easy way to do it is to kind of draw 4 circles here. And then what you're going to want to do is draw like this teardrop shape. This nice big curve line that curves out, curves in, and then dips out like that. And then we're going to draw another one, kind of go in the opposite angle. Like that. And then this one will follow this one. Like that. And then we'll get one more right here. Like that. And now here what we're going to do is draw a line going up and curving in and around the nails there like that. And then this line's going to go up and then in. And then we'll get one more right here like that. And another one right here like that. And now what we'll do is start a little bit before this line ends and just draw this big kind of curve line that connects from here to here. Like that. So that's her front claw. And now we could draw on the wristband. So the wristband is going to be this little kind of like rectangle that curves around her hand here. And it's going to have some spikes on it. So to draw that in, so we got the wristband there. Now we're going to draw the spike, which is just a triangle. And we're just going to curve it around like that. So we get like a little cone almost. And now we're going to get another triangle here. And one more over there. Like that. And now what we could do is draw in her like shoulder here and going into her arm. Like this. So what we're going to do is draw up her ripped sleeve because she ripped her shirt because she grew so big when she turned into the WereRabbit. So to draw that in, what we're going to do is draw kind of like a spike up here like this. And I'll go into a couple others, like 1, 2, 3, and kind of stop around here. And then what we're going to do is draw a curve line right about here and curve it around and in like this. And then when you get to like her elbow, which would be about here, what we're going to do is draw a patch of fur. And it's basically just going to be these 3 spikes that go out right here like this. And it's just going to curve into the wristband like that. And then here, I'm actually going to erase some of the details so it's a little bit clearer. What we're going to do is draw like her sleeve kind of overlapping her arm. And to do that, we're going to start a little bit, kind of like in the center here, but a little bit lower. Let's draw a curve line going down, kind of spike it out and over. Another one. And this is going to kind of stop about there. And then we'll get this curve line for the arm going in. And then we are just left with, I'm just darkening it in a little bit so it's a little bit clearer on camera. So we are just left with that. And now before we move on to anything else, we could draw like her little ribbon that she has here. And it's very simple. You basically just draw a little circle here. And then like a little like bended rectangle that goes off here and then here. Like that. And then you get to draw like a little V right here. So you get a V and then another V. Like that. And now we could draw in kind of like Cream has these little like spikes that go off at the end here. So we're going to draw that in. So I could draw like a nice little curve line. It will go in and it appear like right about here. But again, since she's a WereRabbit, it will be just have a little bit jaggier spikes around it. like that. And she'd have another one about here, so it'd start about here, kind of follow the roundness of her head, and then go off into a spike, and then another spike, and then one more, like that. Alright, now we could jump into her feet here, like her feet and legs and stuff. And basically what I like to start off with is her ankle bracelet thing. And it's the exact same shape as this, so we're going to get a nice kind of curve line, go down, kind of like into like a little bit of a rectangle, almost. And then we could get our little spike here, triangle, and then round it off to make it a cone. And we see a little bit right here, but it's just going to end up looking like a half circle. But now we could draw on her knee and her leg. So it's going to go off here, and I'll go off, and then again go into kind of like 3 jaggedy spikes, like this. Very similar to this shape, but right here and bigger. And I'll just curve out, and then in where her leg is, like that. And now for her foot, what we're going to do is draw on a foot shape. So it's going to be a line going out here, kind of curve it in and around. Keep it light, this is just a gesture. And we're going to get 3 toes here. And basically we're going to do the exact same shape we did here, just right here. So we're going to get those nails, which are like these teardrop shapes. So we're going to get 1, 2, and then this one's going to kind of be behind this one. And then here we're going to get it bumping out and then curving in like this. Same thing over here, it'll bump out, kind of curve in. And then same thing right here, bump out, kind of curve in. But this one will go out and then just kind of follow the foot shape that we have. Like that. So there's that foot. And now we could kind of move into where her rest of her shirt is. And it'll just be this nice little curve line that curves in like that. And then what we're going to do here is draw this foot. And it's pretty much the same thing as this foot over here. But we're going to just draw it going the opposite direction. So again, we're going to start off with that like wristband type thing. So that nice little rectangle. And we're going to get a spike off of here. And then one over here like this. And then here we're going to get the knee and the 3 spikes. We're going to get 1, 2, and then 3. It's going to curve in. It's going to go into the leg here. And the leg will curve in like this. And now what we're going to do is this foot, the only difference is this foot's a little bit more head-on, so it's going to get a more similar shape to this. So draw that in, we'll get a curve line going out here. This is just a gesture. Keep it light, and then curve it in like this. So you should get it like a kind of like a boxy shape, like that. And now we're going to get 3 circles here. And again, very similar, just big kind of spiky toenail shapes. So we're going to get 1 here, 1 here, and 1 more right here. And then we're going to get those bumps that go around it and then curve in. Kind of same thing over here. This bump's going to go kind of overlap this one a little bit and go in. Then same thing on this side, kind of go in, kind of out. And there you have, there's another foot. And now we can zoom out a little bit and we'll get her ears. So her ears are actually pretty simple. Basically what we're going to do is start here and draw a curve line curving up. Kind of going into 3 spikes again, like that. And then it's going to go down and then curve over and up like this. And again, it's going to go into 3 spikes at the edge here, like that. And then it's going to curve down and in like that. And now for the inside of the ear, we're going to start where this line ends, right about here. And just draw a line kind of hugging this outside line like this. And stop about there. And then we're going to start at the edge here and just draw it going over and in like that. So there's that ear. And in this ear, we're pretty much going to draw the same thing. So we're going to go out into 3 spikes right here. Then it's going to curve down and then over like this. But this one, we're going to start a little bit before this line ends and just draw a curve line going out. And then getting the 3 spikes again. That's going to curve over and then in like that. And then same deal, we're going to draw a line going out, kind of going over and down like this. Then we're going to draw it over and then curving up and in like that. And we'll actually see the other edge of the ear right about there. And now the last thing to draw in for cream is going to be your hand that's over here. And honestly, if you want to leave this part out, this picture looks fine without it, but I drew it in the original one, so I'll draw it here. So you could actually kind of like just pretend her arms behind her ear, and you just don't see it. So you could leave this one out if this one's too difficult, but it shouldn't be too bad. So her hand's going to be about here, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an oval about there. And what we're going to do is kind of follow this oval that we have, go over and out, kind of curve it in, back, and then follow the oval that we have. So you get a shape that looks like this, and then we're going to get a toenail shape, spike, teardrop, whatever you want to call it, right there. And then the rest of the hand will kind of curve out, and then over like this, and then kind of curve down. So you get a shape that looks something like that. And you'll get the fingers here. But this hand will curve, and this finger will curve out, and then over like this. This one will be out, and then over. You'll see a little bit of this one, and then barely the last one. But now, once we got kind of like the details in, and very similar shape that we did here, we're just curve it out, over, over, kind of round it off at the tip here, go over and in like this. I'll erase some of this part too, so it's clearer. And then this finger is going to go out, over, and then in like that. And then we'll have one more here, like that. And then all of these will have the spiky fingernail teardrop shape. Like that. And if you want to, you can draw another little one right there for the pinky that we barely see. But that is it on how you draw Cream the WereRabbit. Cool idea. I like the different werehog versions of characters. But I will put the sketch that we just did right up here. And I will put the drawing I did beforehand up there as well, so you have both. And there you have it. That's how you draw Cream the WereRabbit. Very fun character, very cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you again, Wereboy Ryan Films, for the request. I appreciate it. And if you guys have any requests, I do take them. All you need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. I'll take your name and what you requested and put it on my how to draw list. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.